Hey guys, welcome to another week here where we're doing another analysis of the markets. Last week we didn't, not last week, but on Monday, we didn't have an analysis due to the holiday that we're having not only here in Kenya, but also Americans were celebrating Columbus Day. So it was a holiday almost in a couple of countries, but that day we are taking a short break, but here we are. I haven't given you an analysis for the week. That's what I'll do today. Show you what I'm looking at, a few trades I'm looking at, and what I expect to see of the market. So far so good. I've finished so far since I got my live account with the trading prop from my forex fund, which I have the links below. So if you want to join my forex fund, please click the links below and you'll be able to join it. Please join so that you can join our community of traders who are trading in Kenya and trading live accounts in prop firms. So that's just the start. In the future, we're going to go for other prop firms, FTMO, the funded trader. There are quite a couple, but we're starting with a few as we go for the rest. So far I finished a month, about 30 days. I was able to finish with about 2.5% up. So I got some profit. I've withdrawn that profit. I think I'll do a video on that one. I'll do a video just breaking down the different trades I've been taking, especially for my students. If you're part of our private Discord group, you know I've been talking about this many times, that the ones who get to see firsthand what trades I'm taking, trades I've taken that have may become a winners, traders that have taken that have become a loss. But so far so good. I was able to finish the month of September up in profit. I started October a bit, got a few trades that turned into a loss, but I was still profitable, so I was able to withdraw that, and yeah, we move on from there regardless. So that was a good start. So far so good. So let's see how that goes. I'll also give you my new plan of what I'm planning to do next, the next account I'm going for. So you're going to see this whole journey, the whole growth, the whole what I'm going to be going through, how I'm going to trade. I want you guys to be seeing that journey. Hopefully it may motivate you. I'm not doing it to show you that I'm making this money here and there, but my main goal is to be able to motivate you to do the same, and we can have a community of traders where we're doing the same. And that's what I'm doing with my alumni students. We'll do a video. We have a video that's coming out later on in the week where we had a certification event with our previous alumni students. We're able to give them certificates, congratulate them. We had a few we ate with them, we cut cake. It was very encouraging. We had this guest who came for that video, a very prominent person. You'll see it in the video when we release it at the end of the week. So that's a bit of the things that have been happening, and that's why we've been a bit busy, not really active online that much. So we've been trying to do that one or two things. So apart from that, that's not the video for today. Allow me to jump in straight into my analysis and look at a few trades here and there, what I'm expecting to see in the market, and hopefully it may help guide you in order to get a couple of new different insights in the market. I keep saying, and I always say this a lot, these are not signals, but more or less just an insight of what I'm seeing in the market. I might be right, I might be wrong, and that's why I approach the market with my own personal risk management strategy, which I teach in my course. And if you come for them, I can teach you as well. So without further ado, let me share my screen and show you what I'm looking at in the market today. So here, if you start, if you look at the news that's coming out this week on Forex Factory, as I said, Monday was a holiday, a Japan holiday. What did Japan have? I wasn't watching Japan. Health Sports Day. I don't think we can ever have such a thing in Kenya, but Japanese will be closed. Observance of the Health Sports Day. Most traders. So yeah, that's what they had. I know America was celebrating Columbus Day. Canada, yeah, this was Thanksgiving Day in Canada. Okay, and in America they were observing the Columbus Day. Okay, so that's what was happening. And Kenya, we were observing, was it Huduma Day? Yeah. Utamaduni Day. Yeah, so that's what we were celebrating. And apart from that, we're just looking at different news that's coming. Yesterday we had the Bank of England Governor Bailey speak. Today we have FOMC meetings, minutes. Okay, then later on in the week we'll have the Bank of England finishing on Saturday, but no much happening in between there. We have CPI, which is very important. That's inflation. So I wanted to talk about that last. We cannot ignore that. We need to look at the inflation rates, what's happening, the consumer purchase index. Okay, so we need to pay attention to that because it's going to give us an insight of what the Feds might do on the interest rates coming very soon. So important to pay attention to that. Let's see how that goes. You can see the forecast is previous was quite 8.3 forecast. People are sort of saying it's going to go down a bit. So if you see a spike in this, if you see a higher inflation rate, that might spike the Fed to increase interest rates, which might make the dollar continue rising. So this is important information we should pay attention to tomorrow coming out, which will give us that insight, okay? But apart from that, let's look at what's happening on the charts. Looking at the dollar has been rising, sort of trying to get a bit of a correction, but hasn't really been coming, okay? So if I go full screen, you can sort of see that if you go to the 1-day chart, so the dollar has really been rising, higher highs, higher lows in the long term, okay? We got sort of a third trend line bounce here. You can see this first touch, second touch, a third touch over here. I've been watching to see how market will go higher on this correction, so that's what I'm paying attention to on the 4-hour chart. I was expecting a bit of a movement to the downside. We didn't really get it. Sort of market has continued rising. The trend is your friend until the trend breaks, so I'm not really fighting that market. Let's see how that is going to go through, okay? So the dollar still getting this strong push to the upside. I want to see what market will be doing moving further. So taking that analogy, going back down to my pairs like the USD CAD. USD CAD has been moving up in a good uptrend, okay? If you look at the daily chart, that's what we've been getting, but we're sort of getting some resistance here. Remember, I was short on this pair early on in the week. I was expecting it to move lower. However, I was spiked out. I got a loss on that one. I lost about 1%. It was 0.97%. Return on that one. It was a good loss. It was a good trade. That's what I'm saying. It was a good loss. Came out of that trade quickly, and now I'm watching to see how market is going to behave around here. If I go to the 4-hour chart, so we're looking at that top. So I'm always using market structure, okay? So I'm looking at this spike, a touch here, a body touch here, then a spike here yet again. Today we've gotten another spike up there. If I go to the 4-hour chart, I'm sort of seeing what I call a failed follow through, okay? So let's keep this on the daily. I'm sort of seeing what I call a failed follow through happening in the markets, okay? What is a failed follow through? I'll teach that. I teach that in my course, in my analysis. So that's a pattern I'm watching over here, sort of seeing market is not really getting that strong momentum to break this upper side. So I'm looking to see if market can sort of hold over there. We can easily see market correcting further down back to this support level, okay? That's what I'll be watching later on today and tomorrow. I want to see how that is going to go. We've seen the OPEC plus Saudi Arabia sort of talking about cutting oil productions, which the US is sort of against, but that's what they were talking about on the OPEC plus. And that if they cut oil production, it means oil is going to be less in production, meaning the demand will go higher, okay? The demand is already high, so the demand can continue going higher, which might spike the US oil and the crude oil to go much higher in price, which can cause this pair to go further down as the Canadian dollar gains against the US dollar. And that's pretty much what I was short, but I had my short position here, which was spiked out, and now I'm sort of seeing market correcting further down from this level. So that's what I'm waiting to see how this 4-hour can close. This is a very good double two. We had sort of this shooting star, and now you're sort of getting another one, which is sort of engulfing these previous candlesticks, which can prompt this market to move further down to these levels, okay? Giving a good risk reward, I believe, of 1:2, okay? So if you look at that, if you get a short somewhere there, and you can get the stop till there, yeah, you can get a good 1:2.5 risk reward trade on that one. So that's what I'll be watching on this USD CAD, okay, and see how that is going to perform. Apart from that, gold had a daily third touch trend line bounce, okay? So gold back below the 1700 mark. I remember last week, if you go to the YouTube channel, watch my last week video, I remember I was talking about gold above the $1,700 mark, but market has come back below. Now we got this first touch, second touch, sort of a third touch here. So that's what I'm watching to see how market is going to respect. We are back below the 1675 level, which you know is a strong resistance level. If you zoom out, you get to see that this is a very strong support and resistance. It was respected here, then respected here, market break below, broke above, now we're back below it. So I want to see how market will respect it, how it's going to perform below it. And we're also below the $1,700 mark, which is another key level I'm watching. So let's see how market is going to perform from that. I don't have any really much pattern on this one. I'm just watching the key levels, watching to see how market is respecting them. You can see I've drawn a couple of them. I want to see how market will respect. It sort of respected this level, okay? I want to see how market will move further up, maybe to respect the 85, which was already respected yesterday. So sort of we can dangle around here just like we dangled around here before. Market can easily play around this level before we get a break of either side, either to the upside or to the downside. I'm sure most people are waiting to see the inflation numbers tomorrow, which might spike a lot of interest in the market, either to sell or either to buy. So that's what I'm watching on gold. No major analysis, no major trend on that one. Which one's next? Aussie dollar. I'm also watching Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar is at a critical support, I believe. Okay, you can see this channel like formation. Market is at the bottom of that channel like formation. Down here you can see this first touch, second touch, a first touch and second touch to the downside. So I'm waiting to see market performance over here. What are the conditions? What are the different spikes or different what is it called, not spikes, but the different patterns that the market is going to form at this level. If I look at the 4-hour chart, I'm sort of seeing that rejection. Okay, market is not really breaking below that level. You can see here, so market is sort of getting some support at this level, not really breaking it, and I use my red as my support, and we can easily see if market is unable to break that, I'll be expecting to see at least a correction back to this level. Okay, so I'll be waiting to see at least back to this level, to the upside, or first before that I'll be looking to see a correction maybe for first this support level, and then if we break it to the upper side until that upper level. So that's what I'm watching on this one. If inflation can go a bit down, then that can mean dollar weakness. Okay, but if it goes up, that can mean a lot of dollar strength. So that's what I'll be watching to see if that spike can give this market momentum to the upside. Okay, and then apart from that, if I go to US 30, last but not least, if I go to the 1 hour, the daily chart. If you look at this daily chart, market is still below the $30,000 mark, which is a critical level. Honestly speaking, I don't have any much analysis on this one, but what I'm watching is sort of like Aussie dollar. You can see this touch here of the channel, touch here, and we got a bounce off it. We can easily see further correction to the upside, but really no much analysis on this one. I don't have any pattern I don't have anything on this one. Okay, I'm just watching. This market went up, quickly back down, sort of dangled around here, sort of trying to push up, but I don't see any clear analysis. And normally when I don't have any clear analysis, I don't like to force things. Sometimes it's good when you don't have an analysis, stay out. You don't need to have an analysis all the time. So on this one, currently no bias. I'm sort of neutral, just watching to see what market will do, what's going to say around that level. If I look at my Euro USD, also market, just like Dow Jones, moved up, came back down, dangled around here. No major analysis. If you look at the 1 day, we're within the channel like formation. So we want to watch how market will respect it moving on. Okay, remember, I don't trade this pair, so this pair just analyzed for you guys. I'm watching this channel like formation to the downside. Sooner or later it will be broken, but the question is about when. As long as we're still in the downtrend, let's continue respecting it until the downtrend is broken. Okay, so that's what I'm watching on this one, and same goes to the GU market. Market is in a downtrend, and I'm just watching to see what market is going to give me from here onwards. So that's pretty much it. Nothing much. Just clear analysis straight. What I'm watching, watch that USD card, can offer very good risk reward to the downside. 1:2, which is a good return in one single trade if you risk 1% on the trade. If you risk 2%, that's even a better one. You can make about a 4% return on that trade. So anyway, guys, that's what I'm watching. I hope you've enjoyed that analysis. I'll be sure to do another analysis soon and update you on what has happened in the market from this analysis that we've just looked at. So as always say, remember, stay woke, stay financially literate, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Thank you very much for watching Financial Hub's content on YouTube. For more Forex analysis, financial education, podcasts, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.